Hello, everybody. We are now here with a very interesting gentleman. He is being supporting sustainability sector here in UAE and mentoring future entrepreneurs how to really bring about a change within the sector. So let us know more about it and talk to him about. Hi, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
So
You?
please, very good, thank you. So please tell us about yourself, your name, and a little bit about yourself for our viewers.
My name is Krishna Raj. So I come from a background of corporate, which is out for about good 20 years. Then I moved into startup as co-founder of a supply chain startup. At that point of time, I developed a very keen interest in areas of SDG and ESG. So I went on board of a tech startup in India called CherryLearn, which focuses on bringing affordable education for bottom of the pyramid, typically focusing on tier 3, 4 towns and villages. That has run quite successfully. It's running very, very well now. At the moment, I have more than 100,000 students, got 2 national awards. Then we also got interested in another area, which is healthcare, and especially our area of focus was elderly healthcare. People who are more than 65 years old who do not have a care which is available close to their place, and that's something which is we are deeply studying for the last few years. We'll make an announcement sometime soon. And the third area, which was very close to my heart right from the beginning, was sustainability, environment and sustainability. We were helping a group of self-help women to see how we can enable them to earn a livelihood. And the way we do it is that the women create beautiful plates from the fallen leaves of areca, which is an extremely good replacement for single-use plastic. We've been doing it for some time, and we realized that the potential for this is huge, especially because of forward-thinking policies of government. COP28, that was like a real inspiration for us. The things which has happened in COP28, the discussions and the forward-thinking policies, the climate goals. So we thought, let's build on it and see how we can play a more active role in replacing single-use plastic by non-timber based material. That's what is keeping us busy at the moment.
Wow, you really have your hands full. But just to explore further into it, how do you able to bring resources? As you talked about, very interesting projects that you're doing around. It's an amazing impact that is happening to people and planet. But how do you able to sustain the resources? Is it like a bootstrap? Is it somebody investing in you?
Okay, mixed one. So normally the approach is that we would like to build it like a venture and go for some amount of funding, either self or from angel investors. And especially the kind of areas which we are involved in, we would prefer to work with people who are keen on impact investors, where the economic value of the business, what we do, will unfold over a period of time than instantly. Typically, impact investment is something where you get your commercial gains, but it also has a very strong social impact. So it's impact first, then commerce right on behind of it.
And you've been doing this for quite some time now. Also, tell us about your recent participation with this project called Unsung Heroes.
Okay, Unsung Heroes is a very, very beautiful, creative accelerator, I would say, from and this is from Warsaw in Poland. It's also supported by Polish Humanitarian Action Force. Unsung Heroes was started by a good friend Radek Wazelski. And the idea of Unsung Heroes is to mentor and focus on startups who work on humanitarian causes. So it could be clean water, it could be solar energy, it could be women's hygiene, it could be waste management. And typically the focus area are Asia and Africa. And my role there, initially I went there as a startup myself, then I became a mentor. So I had this opportunity to mentor some very, very creative startups, right from Lebanon to Africa and elsewhere. And it's a very fulfilling journey. We do it the mostly pro bono,
Okay.
as mentors, because there are founders possibly who are in the same path as what we were in our initial days of journey.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. And so in this region, Middle East, and particularly UAE, how do you see similar kind of a projects can be inspired to the expats and the youngsters in this region?
So Middle East traditionally has been a very interesting area where there was a lot of wealth from natural resources like energy. Right? And now, as the governments are trying to embark on diversification and de-risking of one source of income, this also presents a huge opportunity in terms of other areas. It could be technology, it could be education, it could be sustainability, it could be anything which will drive innovation. So the real interesting thing will happen, or magic would happen, when the governments will take a very active role in creating a new ecosystem for startups. So what do startups need? They typically need an ecosystem, not just funding. The ecosystem will involve possibly access to finance, access to customers, early adopters, the states and the private sector opening and being open to deal with startups more than a traditional multinational alternative. This really will help the ecosystem to thrive. And as more and more startups start, they do their journey of product market fit, go through possibly an exit, and they become active investors or ring into a new startup. That's how the cycle continues.
Right. Well, here you guys, the problem is too big, but again, the passion to solve it is again bigger than that. So you've heard about how, from a super simple steps, Mr. Krishna has been able to impact so much across the world. I hope you enjoyed the conversation today. We will be keep on continuing with them and following up with more of your activities. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you,
Thank you
Mr.
so much.
Krishna.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.